sun hits the dashboard, paint shining like a chrome rim. Left the cold back east for this. Palm trees swaying high against the blue. Fresh air. Got the custom plates at the DMV. Looking like a king in the storefront glass. Silk shirt, fresh press, steady hands on the wheel. Driving down Del Perro with the top peeled back. The road keeps going, just cruising. Vespucci smells like salt in the ocean. Saw party bills, eating fat burgers. I'm a star now, right? And the pavement loves my new treads. Every green life is like a payday. Every bass drop is an anthem for my new name. I'm being loud, loud is the only way in this zip code. Turn it up. Pop the cork on the bottle, got the mansion on the hill. Chilling with the view from the balcony door. Eyes on the prize. New life, same big goal. New life, same big goal. Vinwood sign is standing tall. From the top it looks like a kingdom. I put off the walk, checking the rear view for the paparazzo. The industry's a party with no silk ties. I paid off the debt, I filled all the vaults. Now I'm just dancing on the pier. The water is cool breeze my way, just makes the vibe right. The sky is a canvas that never fades. Pink and purple and perfect, I'm a high rolling legend now. With a penthouse and a view, the city is a playground. And I'm just playing to win. Pulling up to the diamond, let the valley take the lead. Checking on the stack, fulfilling every need. The chips on the felt, the spin of the wheel. Loving the rush, loving how it feels. Lemons rock for hills, pedal to the floor. Racing past the hills, pedal to the floor. Racing past the gates, craving something more. Tires screaming loud on the winding path. Calculating wins, doing all the math. Bright lamps line the street while I chase the prize. The race is never over, looking at the sky. West side motion, motion in the air. Moving through the hills without a single care. Check the rhythm. New life, same big goal. Chilling with the view from the balcony door. Pop the cork on the bottle, got the mansion on the hill. New life, same big goal.
They shooters. Look at my circle, they savage. I don't trust a soul without pain. No. I don't trust a soul without pain. Never. Brotherhood deeper than blood. Brotherhood deeper than blood. Yeah. I am vicious like a hatchet. Chop. I am cold like the metal. Cold. Stacking the bodies of haters. Stacking the bodies of haters. Damn. We coming straight from the dirt. We coming straight from the dirt. The mud. Pain on my face, I'm a monster. Wicked family, we some monsters. Throw the hatchet, keep it moving. Throw the hatchet, keep it moving. Fade gold raining on the it in Rockford Hills. Chrome glisten on expensive chairs. Snap the column on expensive chairs. Snap the column, kick the engine. Velocity rising without any permission. Crashing the plastic, mashing the gas. Leather smelling like wealth and status. No keys required when you carry the heat. Tires screaming on the asphalt street. From the hills down to the Davies blocks. The whole neighborhood watching the clock.
Hello, people. I think you'll like this. It pays a lot, which is what you want. So there's this chemical laboratory called Humane Labs. Used to be run by Rashkovsky and Popov's pharma company. A few years ago, it was leased to a shadow company run in part by Don Percival. You guys know Don Percival? Well, he's a warmongering right-wing douche with all the subtlety of a red dildo. Trust me, I've met a lot of them. You know, warmongering right-wing douches, not red dildos. Whatever. Point is, Percival is up to no good in that shithole. Nerve agents, we believe. At least, that's what the intel seems to suggest. What I got told on the street, and what my boss, who doesn't want you to know his name, will pay you to discover, because, well, don't worry about the why, just worry about the how. First, got a couple things to take care of. Get the Humane Labs key codes and the armored 4x4s, like the ones guarding the place. You'll do the key code exchange just off Elgin Avenue. You're gonna be meeting with somebody who's had a bit of trouble with the Bureau, so please use caution. One of you is gonna do the exchange, one of you is a bodyguard, and the other two are gonna be lookouts. The armored 4x4s belong to Merriweather Security Consulting, which belongs to Don Percival, who is running Humane Labs. You'll find the Merriweather insurgents on exercise at Davis Courts in Blaine County. All right, people, doesn't matter what order you do this in, just get it done. This will pay well. No questions asked. We never met.
Contact's trying to drop her Bureau surveillance. I mean, that would be tough in normal circumstances, but these guys have a real hard-on for her. In a non-creepy, just annoying sense. So anyway, we're hoping for the best, preparing for the worst. That's why we got a team of 4 on this. Let's go. My contact needs to be able to get in and out quick. Make sure the entrance to the lot isn't blocked by your vehicle.
You here for the access codes? Humane Labs? All right. When I get the all clear, we'll give you the codes. Can I get sign-off? We need to be sure about that. That bank. That was you, right? Or someone associated to you? What you're getting into right now is a whole different ballgame, my friends. You got the go-ahead? We got it. FIB, what are these clowns doing here? Shit!
Over there! Move up! Move up! Hands in the air!
These agents, they're chasing a payoff and they will keep coming. Okay, let's get these armored vehicles. Get down to Davis Quartz. Insurgent LAPVs, light armored personnel vehicles, came electric with driverless capabilities. Might look into the financing options. Use it for the kids' soccer run. Not that I have children. That I know of. Officially, who needs the paperwork, right? For cars, not kids. And who needs it when I crook degenerates like you to go on errands? Hey, by the way, you mind picking up some milk while you're out? I'm joking. You'll only be asked to collect what's needed for the larger operation, so we're taking advantage of regards lactose intolerance. You won't be sent to the farmer's market. Rest assured. Looks like you're almost at the quarry. Merryweather have rented the place to do some tests on the insurgent LAPVs. It's a live fire test, so expect resistance once you engage. Try and hold off engaging for as long as possible, though. Best chance of success will come if you retain control of the situation. These vehicles are fast, armored, all-terrain. Perfect for a militarized police, police-sized military, and concerned civilian interests. You're driving this into enemy forces in a theater of war or a crowd of protesters in downtown LS. Rest assured. Did I mention you've got an option for leather seats and satellite radio? Insurgent LAPV Mark III integrity test on my signal. And fire! Insurgents and get out of there. Use the mounted machine gun on one of them if you have to. I'll meet you at our safe house on North Calapia Way. They're gonna send people after you, and they aren't going to be nice people. Make sure we get the LAPVs back in one piece. those LAPVs doing? Come on, folks. Who said good things come to those who wait? She clearly did not have access to the internet. This is the age of instant gratification, and I need those insurgents 10 minutes ago.
tell you we only needed one of these? Other one's a spare. You're gonna be going in the one without a gun, don't want to draw attention. Pull the electrics, strip the plating, EMP will go in. Merryweather won't notice a difference. You guys won't need armor in there, will you? All right, now get going. Let's wrap this up. Okay, well done. Should take this up for a living. We're making progress here. Like I said, nothing complex or dangerous, and that is exactly the way I want you to approach this next little task. We are going to borrow something off the Navy, an EMP. They're not going to mind. Thing is kept on a plane, the plane is kept on a boat, the boat is kept in the ocean. All very simple, just borrowing something off the government, like a library. You are going to bring the plane here. We're going to unload the EMP, sell the plane to fund the rest of the operation, write out the late fees. Easy. After that, you need to deliver the EMP here. We're going to borrow a helicopter from here, and we should be good to go. All right? Great. Good. Call me.
Is out at sea, but get over to El Burro Heights first. There's a boat there you can use as tender. Enjoy this moment of calm before the storm. It won't be an actual storm, according to my weather app. There'll probably be explosions and waves caused by things crashing into the sea. Hopefully not you, or the plane we're after. Only the bad guys will crash into the sea. It'll be uplifting but dramatic as well, so, yeah. Enjoy the calm. You're coming up on the boat. Everyone on board, head out to sea. Southeasterly bearing and you'll see the vessel you're boarding. You know what an EMP is, right? An electromagnetic pulse. Goes off and fries all the electrics in the vicinity. They're keeping it in a Hydra jump jet, 40-year-old technology. But anything newer would rely on circuitry and get taken out by the pulse. Yeah, I know, an insurgent and an EMP are non-standard equipment for a raid like this. Based on Reshkovsky's in-depth knowledge of the facility, the schematics he provided, we've been able to draw up a plan with a high probability of success. With factor discounted, the drawback is the shopping list, but you have it in your hands now, and you're running down the aisles and filling up her carts. Come on! signal and keep pushing and get to the jet. There's a supply room off the hangar bay if you need to stock up.
Butthead! Fuck you, pal! Oh, God damn it!
The Hydra's at the far end of the flight deck. It has vertical takeoff and landing capabilities, so whoever's flying better know how to get airborne.
EMP comes out of the jet, goes back into the 4x4. We use the jet to make some money, destabilize an oil state, and we prep the insurgent to go back into the Merryweather fleet. Now, we're moving on to phase 2, and that means taking the insurgent, once it's fitted with the EMP, and getting it into humane labs, so we can turn the lights on. Hey! Careful with that thing! It also means getting a Valkyrie attack chopper from, well, this will teach him who to listen to, Merryweather Security at the Port of LS. Once we're done with that, we'll go back to your place, get started on that thing I know nothing about. Details are on your board. Your board at the apartment. Go!
Naval Port?
I'm fine.
I'm monitoring closed channels, so I'll let you know if there are any problems on the horizon. Get the chopper and get out. That's the order of the day. You can approach Merryweather's positions from the front or the back. On land or by sea, or from both directions. Disclosure here, folks. This is Merryweather Security's San Andreas base. If you think they take other people's security seriously, you should see how they treat their own turf. Expect armed patrols, sniper units, and emergency response teams. Your best shot is moving fast and staying in front of them. The Valkyrie attack chopper's got 3 gun placements. Minigun positions on either side and a large caliber explosive round gun in the co-pilot's seat. So, one of you will fly it, the other 3 will shoot. That's on the off chance there's anything to shoot other than seagulls. You going in the front? Okay, remember, they know that warehouse better than you. They know the hiding spots. Watch your 6s, watch your 3s. Keep it 2 by 2. Over. They've dispatched air units. Point and pull the triggers. You cannot bring bogies back to us. That bird's got a beak and talons, but not many feathers, if you get me. It's well armed with barely any armor. Pilot, keep the other helos at a distance. Gunners, make your shots count.
Okay, we got it from here.
Obviously, this is a malware-style attack, so we need to get the Trojan in without it being identified. It's a genuine Merryweather insurgent with no obvious signs of the rest is up to you. If there are guards in each other's sight lines, you'll need to coordinate your takedowns. Standard procedure for a gang of no-good criminals like us, I'm sure, but I thought worth a mention. This is almost my favorite part of the process, putting on the finishing touches. It's like the night before Christmas, or the morning before a test. Yeah, I got a degree. In prison. The anticipation is killing me, so I guess we're all in danger. You'll be happy to know we got a good price for the Hydra. That jet's a collector's item. Real nostalgic appeal. I just hope it gets used what it was built for, you know? And it's out there bombing orphanages instead of sitting in mothballs appreciating in value. The buyer does have a questionable human rights record, mind you. Oh, here's hoping he's not just rolling it out for air shows. Surgeon and get over to Humane Labs. That's our payload. You should think of this as a dress rehearsal. You're getting a feel for the props. The stage will be set. You're working with the other actors. Only this is the kind of dress rehearsal where if you screw up, you die. Hey, man whose name we don't know. If we're breaking into the lab now, why don't we just go for the target? Because you'll die. Either Merryweather will kill you, or I will kill you for shitting on my carefully constructed plan. Approaching the target. Pull up outside and we'll talk logistics. We've hacked in and put the CCTV on a loop. It won't be stable for long, so you'll have to move quick. Let me show you. I've transferred control of the cameras over to you. We don't have very long, so scan the area quick and make sure you know where the guards are. The guards will raise the alarm if they see anything suspicious. If the alarm goes, we're blown. Look out for their sight lines and take them out in pairs if you have to, but you only need to drop them if they're in the way. The aim is to get the insurgent to the bay at the rear of the facility. Clear a path to the bay. Between you and the bay. The bay is near the main switchboard for the facility and its primary generator. It's where the EMP will do the most damage and where it's least likely to be discovered. The more damage the EMP does, the longer the lights will be out. The higher our chances of a successful mission. You only need to take out the guards in your way. All right, good luck. Get to work. You're doing well. Keep it up. Stay quiet to keep moving. Concentration is key, people. Take an amphetamine if you have one. Visualize your goal. Let's do this. Get familiar with your surroundings. She'll be back here soon. You'll need to hack the security panel to get the insurgent into the bay. Go to work on it. Merryweather team inbound. They have no reason to suspect you. Do not engage. Okay, hurry it up. We just lost connection. They're seeing live images on the security feed.
So we're good to go, I think. You've done great, and this won't be a problem. No one is gonna want to admit that anything happened here. According to my sources, well, Mr. Percival won't be successfully bidding on any government contracts if he can't stop himself from being robbed. You'll be fine. It's just gonna require a little bit of finesse. 2 teams, chopper crew, ground crew, all of you will be flying in together. Ground crew is going to jump into the labs, set off the EMP, make their way toward the information we're after while the power is down. Chopper crew holds position in the air, deals with incoming security teams. Once the ground crew has what we're after, you coordinate an evac and meet my contact with the file. Are we clear? So remember, if we never meet again, we never met at all. I love you all, which is why it's best we pretend that nothing happened. And if it did happen, it wasn't me, and it wasn't me because I was never here. Stay strong. I love you all. Love ya. And that's how we don't get caught doing naughty things.
Is waiting where you left it, just north of the Alamo Sea. You're all flying in together, so you've all got to get over there. I want this operation over and forgotten about as quickly as possible, so the amount you paid will depend on how fast it's done. I hope money's a good motivator for you. Specialized equipment for the mission. 1. Night vision goggles. When we trigger the EMP, the lights go out. You'll need to be able to see. 2. A rebreather. You're going out through a cooling tunnel. The rebreather's compact, give you enough oxygen to make the surface. 3. Flare gun. When you make the beach, shoot a flare and the chopper crew will fix your coordinates. 4. Parachute for the drop. 5. Special carbine with suppressor. 6. Pump shotgun with suppressor. 7. Grenades. 8. Sticky bombs. 5 through 8 you should be familiar with already. Pilot, gunner, here's what you're carrying. Parachutes, just in case. Grenades, just in case. And sticky bombs, just in case. And we're giving you night vision goggles too. Okay? Alright. You know as well as I do, this operation is the product of hundreds of man-hours and millions of dollars. Unless you believe in string theory and an infinite multiverse, this is our only shot at this. All that work, all that money, for everything, or nothing. That's a lot of pressure for 4 people to shoulder. Pressure can turn shit into diamonds. Or it can turn diamonds into dust. What's it gonna be today? I've got faith in you. As much as you can have faith in a ragtag bunch of reprobates, hastily assembled and motivated solely by their greed, well, their greed and their bloodlust. You don't talk much. probably don't listen either. But you're effective tools. Let's see if you can plug one last hole for me. Be my tool one last time.
She's all yours.
Okay, here we go. Pilot's taking the controls. Aerial gunner gets first choice on position. Side-facing minigun placements are in the rear. High-cal explosive rounds in the co-pilot's seat. Keep in mind there's a longer fire return interval on that one. Ground team, you take the last two positions of the bird and you get ready to jump.
Of a sudden death. Break the code, leave the grid behind.
Okay, ground team, let's go. Blow the doors and get into the
Elevation
lab.
for the street level mind. Break the code, leave the grid behind. Elevation for the street level mind. Break the code, leave the grid behind. Elevation for the street level mind. Break the code, leave the grid behind. Elevation for the street level mind. Shoot!
What we need is being stored in a research station in the center of the facility. Move
Playing
quickly,
the job
get
like a
through the lab
celestial
and get us
alignment.
that
Breaking
data.
out of the systemic confinement. The union depository holds no real weight. Just paper symbols of a failing state. Old gang symbols of a failing state. Old gangs clashing for recycled blocks while I'm picking the universal locks. Blood on the asphalt smells like copper. Staring down the blade of a Pallades chopper. My ancestors drove chariots through the fire. Now I'm drifting on a synthetic tire. Adrenaline is just a lower vibration. I'm seeking a silent mental migration. Smoked out windows for the
Looks like some
meditation.
systems are
Observing the
running on
fall
an
of a
emergency
plastic
generator.
nation.
As long as the main switch is off, that won't cause us problems.
The speed motor lies to the weary eyes. Only the spirit survives the heist. Break the code, leave the grid behind. Elevation for the street level mind. Break the code, leave the grid behind. Elevation for the street level mind. Break the code, leave the grid behind.
Keep moving and be ready for
Elevation
resistance. You're
for
no
the
good to
street
us
level
dead.
mind.
Not quite
Break
yet.
the code, leave the grid behind. Elevation for the street level mind.
research station. Infrastructure at that place is state-of-the-art. It won't take you long to pull the data. Down the corridor, get in the elevator. Keep going. You need to get to the cooling tunnel. That'll take you out to the sea. Lucky for you, the guards dropped some flares by the pool. Look out for them. All right, get the breathing apparatus on and get in the drink. R&D says there's enough air for you to reach topside. Let's hope they're right. Set up a flare to let them know where you are when you reach land. Chopper should be inbound. Get ready.
I ran agents in the field, I had to entrap them, cajole them, threaten them with deportation. You're never gonna know what I had to do. Now, apparently, all you gotta do is give them a couple bucks and a few kind words. I guess there really is no accounting for stupidity. But, and I'm serious now, as stupid as you are not gonna talk about what happened here. Because your usefulness to us, well, it just ran out. And for God's sake, I hope you're professional enough to get rid of the evidence.
Yeah. Los Santos. We really made it out the mud. Slap.
Water in the watch, sliding through the hills. Started at the bottom, now I'm popping seals. Los Santos heat, keep it on the waist. 24 could carry, leave a bitter taste. Yeah. Riding in a comet, dodging all the sirens. Diamonds on my neck, they screaming out in silence. I was really hungry, now I'm dining with the giants. Keep the circle small, I don't trust the feds. Strawberry mornings, dreaming of the hills. Moving heavyweight, just to pay the bills. Now I'm in the hills, looking at the water. Sipping on the purple, wishing I was smarter. Wishing I was smarter, Italy and flash. Used to sleep on flights.